A master project is a file that you create which will contain other inserted projects. For example, I've got a couple of projects here, PowerPoint and Outlook. I don't want to have to open up each one that I'm working on at the same time, then closing it, opening up another one. I mean, that's not as efficient than if I create a master project file where it contains both of these projects, or more if I have more projects that I want to keep track of at the same time. And each inserted project within the master is known as a subproject. For example, to create your master project file, it's really easy. Just go ahead and open up Project, start with a blank template here, click on the Save button. On my desktop, I want to save my master file in the exercise folder. Then down below, name it your master, or your master for your training manuals, and then click Save. And then I would say you're completed, but except I want to display my project summary task here as task 0. And as you recall in the level 1 training video, to do that, just come up here, click on the Tools menu, go down to Options. On the View tab, come down and check Show Project Summary Task. Again, as you recall in the level 1 training video, when it comes to showing your project summary task, it displays basically the title of your project down below here. Okay. Let me come up here and double click really fast in between those two column headers so I can do a best fit for this column, because I want to be able to see the project summary goal or task, which is Master Training Manuals. Again, it's my master for all my training manual projects. And the final step is to just insert my projects, each one in its own tasks field. So my first project, I'm going to go ahead and select the first task, of course below my Master Training Manual Summary task. Come up here, click on the Insert menu, go down to Project. And my first one is going to be the Outlook Training Manual. Double click on that, it's inserted. Come down below here to the third task, and then come up here, click on the Insert, go down to Project. And of course it's going to be PowerPoint. Double click on that, and when you're finished, be sure to save your work and you're done. Now there's a little bit more to this that I want to give you or share with you, that after you insert your projects here, you can click on the plus sign to expand them, and you can see that everything's listed down below for our Outlook 2007 Training Manual project, just as we saw in its original file, which is still there. And then there's PowerPoint, expand that and scroll down. So you could say it's a project within a project, but again we're referring to this as our master. Now another thing that you should know is that any changes that you make within your master to any one of these tasks for any one of these projects that you've inserted, it'll update the original file because they're linked. So if I come up here and I say for Examine Software, I go ahead and knock it down to 3 days, click off in a blank area, go ahead and click Save. When I click Save, it says, okay, do you want these changes saved to the Outlook individual project file? I could go ahead and click yes. Then it goes to the next project that I have inserted here. Do you want that saved as well? Click yes, or you can just click yes to all for as many project files that you have inserted into your master, so you don't have to keep clicking yes, yes, unless you've got a yes, no that you don't want to save or update. So again, we've got Examine Software for the individual Outlook file. So if I come up here, click the Open button, and I go to Outlook 2007, there we go, 3 days. So what was changed in the master is reflecting here. If I come down here on my taskbar and I right click to close the master and say yes, I want to save it and save the changes for all the individual project files, and I do it in the individual file, and let's go up to 4 days and click off in a blank area and then go ahead and click Save. Of course, when I close out and open up the master, it should be updated in the master. There we go, 4 days. So another way to look at this, if you're the project manager of other project managers and you want to see where they're all at the same time here, then go ahead and insert their project files into your master here, and any changes they make, it'll be reflected here. Now keep in mind, over in the Gantt chart, if you cannot see the projects, like we said in the level 1 training video, come up here and right click on the timeline, go down to Zoom, select Entire Project, click OK, and there we go. Starts with Project 1, it completes, goes down to Project 2 and completes. Now I have a few more things that I want to cover before I go ahead and close it and say, in its most simplistic level, that's your master project. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel, get notified of the latest videos, and for only $2 a month you can have access to all my Microsoft Office training videos.